Hello again, it's me, Omki here, bringing you a thoughts on some recent events that's happening in comic books. Now, this is not new news. I'm not reporting anything that's, mind-blowing. We already know this, and I've actually been asked by a few people of my thoughts on this. Well, I had to calmly collect my thoughts, think about it, and this is what I generally think. I'm of course talking about the fact that Disney bought Marvel Comics. Well, what do I think about this? Honestly, as of right now, I am sitting on the fence due to the fact that it can go really, really well or really, really bad. And I have examples of both. Marvel has been bankrupt for a very long time. However, Marvel now being owned by Disney, Disney has deep pockets. Deep pockets mean Marvel can hire more writers. Marvel can hire better writers. So, with that said, we probably won't have to deal with any more, one more days, since that was a shit storyline, and if any of you out there think that it wasn't, you are retarded. Very retarded. Super retarded. Anyways, so with that said, we will probably get better writers, more writers, better writers, more writers, and writers like myself who want to do this. So I'm fairly excited because with deeper pockets means better writers, and quite possibly more artists, more comics. We'll probably start seeing comics about Excalibur and things like that again. I love Excalibur. It's one of my favorite comics, and I was very upset that it went under. Young Avengers. That would be nice to see again. I'm just saying, well, it seems as though this could be a very, very good idea. And it could be wonderful. Now, the con of this let's look at Pixar. Now, Pixar was a company that worked with Disney, and Disney and them made some very, very good films, such as Toy Story. The Incredibles and things like that. Well, actually, ironically, after The Incredibles, which actually almost got sued by Marvel due to the fact that Marvel was trying to say that they stole the Fantastic Four. Yeah, I know, irony, right? Walt Disney and Pixar had some issues and were very, very upset with one another for some legal terms. I think it had to do with the fact that Pixar was saying that it was our film and Disney was saying it was Disney's film. So Pixar said, fine, this is the last movie we're doing with you, and then Disney bought Pixar, lock, stock, and bound. Now, Pixar has to do whatever Disney says. And granted, they've produced a lot of good films and whatnot. At the same time, Pixar now has to do lots and lots of sequels, which they don't want to do. It's actually the exact opposite of what they want to do, due to the fact that they, as a company, do not feel that it's a very strong or suitable use of their time and energy. They would rather make new stories and new films. Disney, being the corporate whore that it is, says no and makes them keep pumping out the sequels. So, here's the thing. I can see Marvel really benefiting from Disney taking over. I can also see Marvel really hurting from Disney taking over, just due to the fact that Disney might start making Marvel do some stories that they are not known for, that aren't really up their alley and things like that. I'm not saying that they're going to, completely destroy the Punisher or anything like that, or Deadpool. Though I had to admit, I think it would be a really funny nod if one of the Deadpool comics, Deadpool did put on a pair of Mickey Mouse ears, But what my fear is, I don't want to see things like Spider-Man and Mickey Mouse meeting. Not Mickey Mouse getting spider powers, mind you, but whatever. Though, strangely enough, I do want to see Howard the Duck meet the other characters from from the DuckTales universe. I think that would be hilarious. But once again, some of these crossovers I think would be a good idea. Some of these crossovers I just don't see working. And for those people who are desperate to see a new Gargoyles comic, I'm not 100% sure that's going to happen. Because I think the Gargoyles comic title is still being held by an independent comic book company. Whether or not the comics are still selling, I just know that they are, from what I've heard, they are still under a contract with another company. So we probably will not get that for a while. As for the Power Rangers, yeah, I don't want to see Power Ranger comics ever. I know a lot of people out there are going to say, oh my god, how can you say that? Well, gee, after the Power Rangers stopped using, what was it, their mystical animals or ninja animals, whatever, and started moving into shapes, I kind of lost interest. I actually was starting to kind of lose interest when they were using magical monster ninja animals or whatever. So, yeah. Anyways, that's really all I've got to say about that. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you'll think about the benefits that a corporate horror like Disney will have, kind of effect it will have on a pretty much bankrupt company like Marvel. In any case, this is Omki saying, take it easy, guys. If it's easy, take it twice. Later.